It is very important to be on top of the latest research. Here I would like to emphasize two different studies that were recently published. One is actually focusing on the new cause of nitrosamine contamination, and it is about packaging configuration. Namely, nitrocellulose primer in leading foil can act as a nitrosating agent, and nitrosamines can transfer from the foil to the drug product during packaging process. The other study I wanted to emphasize is important study that was performed by scientists in pharmaceutical industry. It carried out a comprehensive screening of many nitrate scavengers. So they have investigated whether those nitrate scavengers can actually inhibit nitrosamine formation. And indeed, they have seen that, for example, ascorbic acid is one of the most effective ones of all nitrate scavengers. Recent estimates predict that the risk of nitrosamine contamination in regularly prescribed drug products on the market is actually higher than initially thought. So, for example, there was in silico study. It was performed in more than 12,000 small drug molecules and drug impurities. And in this study, they have shown that 40.4% of active pharmaceutical ingredients and 29.6% of drug impurities are potential nitrosamine precursors. Recently, a new nitrosamine impurity has been detected. It is nitroso STG19, also known as NTTP. It was detected in trace amounts in sitagliptin medicines, and those levels are actually higher than accepted daily intake. We have had several interactions with customers, and we have seen that all of them actually need a support to confidently address nitrosamine risk mitigation. They all want actually a proven mitigation strategy that is safe, that is reliable, and also risk-free. Besides formulation expertise, customers need support in navigating the current regulations.
I think there are three main hot topics that I'm seeing in the customer discussions. I would say that the first one is regarding legislation. So many of the customers ask about the FDA recommendations, but also regarding the European recommendations, how are the guidelines? And for the countries that are not, doesn't have a clear guideline, who should they follow and what we should expect on the changes of the legislation. This is the first topic related to legislation. The second one would be regarding the strategy itself. So what are the strategies that they should use and they should consider? If they should consider antioxidants as the main ones, and what are the risks and challenges that they might face. And the third one, I would say, it's regarding the formulation and application, because adding the antioxidant can also generate some questions to the customer. So they want to understand how to add those antioxidants and what they should be looking for in the application as well. I think the main concern is related to the complexity of the process and also regarding the safety of changing the formulations and doing these strategic solutions for the nitrosamine mitigation. I would say the first one would be the safety of the change. Of course, the efficacy in reducing the nitrosamines, but also the customers need to be aware of the changes in the efficacy of the final drug itself. And also there are on top of that a lot of time pressure, because the legislations are pushing the customers to change it as fast as possible. They also have some cost issues that they need to be concerned to understand the changes that they will do. And also they need to be aware of the public reactions and also the risk of withdrawal of the products from the market. I think there are a lot of complexity around it. That's why it's interesting to have someone to discuss those topics. I think despite of the customer, the type of customer, and despite of their portfolio, we have different solutions that we can provide to help them in this process. I would say the first of all is having the best ingredients that they can use as antioxidants in their formulation, not only as a pharma grade product, but also we can provide all the documents, regulatory and technical documents that they can use in the process of reformulation, but also during the register of this product, if it's a new product or a reformulation as well. Also, I would say that we have expertise in application and formulation, and this is very helpful to understand how to add those antioxidants in the formulation and how to move in the manufacturing process to not impact the final product. And third of all, I would say all the support that we can give in the nitrosamine process. Since we have a lot of knowledge and everything that we are gathering on this process, we can also help to guide the customers and to really understand the guidelines and how they can reduce the risks of the process.